Hello, my name is Abe, and today we're going to be taking a look at Loot River. Released on May 3rd, 2022, $25 on Steam, and from the store description, explore procedurally generated labyrinths in this challenging dungeon crawling roguelite that combines tense combat with spatial block shifting. Slide blocks of ancient ruins, fight brutal bestial abominations, loot, level up, strategize, cast powerful spells, die, and wake up anew. I don't really know much going into Loot River. I got a key for this game from the developers. Thought I would take a look at it because why not? I've heard various things regarding the game. Why don't we check it out? First of all, I generally like just looking at the settings real quick. Gives me an idea, hopefully, what to expect. Various settings here, accessibility, controls, move platforms, and gameplay, light attack, heavy attack, dodge, heal. I wonder if it's gonna have more of a puzzly theme to it or more of a enter the gungeon dodginess to it. I'm playing with a controller. Let's start a new game. Enter name. Okay, I cannot play with controller anymore. I apparently didn't set in a name, so there we go. Once a proud home to scholars and nobles, the first city has became lost when gluttony triumphed over reason. Loot River is a challenging game. However, it features an easy mode where any weapon attack can be canceled by dodging, fewer enemies can stagger you, enemies deal less damage and have less health, and leveling up heals you fully. Turn on easy mode. Any weapon attack can be canceled by dodging, so some weapon attacks can be canceled by dodging. Good to know. Yes, okay. Use left stick to move. Here I am. I am a weirdly rendered samurai who looks like he's always leaning forward the entire time. Okay, where do we go? There's a mini map, and the mini map says go to the right. Press right stick to slide the platform. Oh my god, it's freaking Tetris. What the heck? I mean, can I take this block all the way around? No, the map design prevents me from doing it, so I have to get onto another platform. Press A to dodge. Fair enough, so let's go this way around the platforming. Hold on, there is a, oh god, that was a little loud. There was a pot in our way though. So we can move basically any platform we want. Very interesting. Which, oh my god, it's a freaking block moving puzzle game. And immediately I'm like, oh, why? Why'd you have to do it, video game developers? But I get what I think they want you to do, which is you gotta move the blocks around, then you can get on this platform, then you can keep going. Note, press RB to attack. Y to read. Light attacks in fast succession chain into one another. So we have light attacks, heavy attacks which don't chain, but I do kind of like lunge forward, but I can charge for a big lunge attack. Okay. LB made me invincible for a second. I don't know what happened there. I do have a meter in the top left corner, a blue meter that is somehow going down though. So use the right stick. There is an enemy right there. Hold RT to charge an attack. Well, I couldn't charge the attack because I had to go onto his platform. Although, I see, you can move, you can charge your attacks, you can do whatever you want while also moving platforms. So you have to use the platform moving to your advantage. I'm gonna turn, if I can, down the audio ever so slightly whenever I attack something. Give me a little bit lower sound effects on that, please. Hold on, did it not save? Apply them, yes. There we go. So I want him to come towards me a little bit, and then we're gonna cheese the heck out of this heavy attack. Come here. We're gonna cheese the heck out of this heavy attack, wait for it to charge up. Oh! We got him. Note, I'm certain Gantley has gone mad. Can't he see that there's nothing here to rule over except diseased water and bloated corpses? Oh God, the corpses! Meow. Meow. Ah! Press B at the right time to parry. I think that's something they're trying to tutorialize here. What the heck? I don't know what happened. The parry didn't seem to work. He had an icon over his head. I hit the parry button and did he miss or something? I don't know. Press menu to open up your inventory. You've leveled up. You can level up strength, vitality, dexterity, endurance, intelligence. Excuse me. Increase damage and knockback. Upper limit of health. Attack and movement speed increases damage of dexterity-based weapons. Endurance determines your poise, prolonging the time for a successful parry and increasing critical damage multiplier. 10. But we have +2 because we have a endurance ring equipped, I suppose. There it is. Intelligence, magic, blah, 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 blah. Just go for strength because I have no idea what I'm doing. You can cancel if you need to. Sword of the Guilty Artisan Spear. Well, strength only increases the damage of one weapon, but dexterity increases the damage of both of my weapons and gives me more speed. So, I think I'll go dexterity. And then we also have a map and a modifiers screen, which currently have nothing on them. We have invisibility. Enemies are unable to see you. Spell breaks on attack. Intelligence improves spell duration. Those are our only abilities. And we have a sword. Strength scaling 0.6, dex scaling 0.4, and a spear that has dexterity scaling 0.7. I don't know how to change weapons though. It does less damage too. Oh, I have the spear equipped right now. Okay, left bumper is spell. Left trigger would be a new ability we don't have. Right trigger is your heavy attack. And I see, X changes your weapons. So X changes your weapons, Y is read. Having trouble parrying? Increasing endurance prolongs your parry window. Your poise is higher than one of your opponents. You can interrupt their actions and even stagger them. The problem with the parry was I hit the parry button, but then it didn't actually like do anything to the enemy, I feel like, but I got hit real hard there. Let me try to parry. That did not work. Let me try to parry. What button was parry again? Hold on. Hold on. Controls. Parry was... Is it just B? B is block. I guess tapping it is parry. Hold on, let me go back to the sword here. Doesn't seem to parry it. I think I'm gonna have to do the tutorial again. I'm trying to figure out the game mechanics as I go here. Okay, Sunken Village. Anyways, we know how to do this part anyways. Yoink, yoink. We can just ignore a lot of the combat that we're gonna be experiencing. I don't seem to understand the parry at all right now. I hit the button, but it doesn't actually give me any parry. Also, I missed the enemy, which is a surprise. You know, I don't really want to fight you. Also, I'm not... Press B at the right time to parry. But what is right time? Is it before? Basically what I'm trying to get at is that there's a exclamation mark over the enemy's head that says they're about to attack. Do I have to parry when that appears or only parry when the weapon physically is actually about to land? I don't quite understand that right now. Each weapon is unique. You can enter defensive posture with the spear you're wielding now. While defending, your damage is reduced and is first subtracted from your mana. Hold the parry button to enter defensive posture. Each weapon is unique. Okay, so the sword has a parry, But it doesn't say that the sword has a parry? What the? Press... Okay, hold on. Press right stick button to focus on an enemy. Hello? Am I focused on him? Maybe? There's like a little indicator over him. I guess we are focused on him. X to switch your weapons. So we can block with the spear. The sword only has a parry, and that's the kind of parry window for it. All right. I think I'm doing it too late. There you go. Whoa, he lived. I swapped my weapons, I hit the wrong button. Okay, let's heal, because I have a potion. Just realized in my inventory. Combat seems a little awkward. Press D-pad up to heal. Yeah, I got that one, game. Press LB to cast invisibility. I get it. Bit of a weirdly shaped set of platforms. I mean, I kind of want to kill you because I don't know what you are. He has like a poison mist around him or something. I wanted to check out this body though, which had nothing on it, no loot. No, okay, I get what you gotta do. The game wants you to figure out the fact that this is a puzzle game and a combat game at the same time. Very interesting. Hello. I don't really care. Attention, my loyal subjects, from this day forth, all of your coin and provisions must be turned over to my crew. You'll all get your share, but this is just a little reminder of who's really in charge around here. Your divine ruler, Gantley. Gantley seems like a bit of a jerk if you ask me. There's a chest. We got mana back and fetid rags. Enables a double dash. No damage reduction, but we do have a double dash versus the collar, which gives us damage reduction, so. I think I'll take the double dash and then just try to actually remember how to use it. And actually, you know, use it. What the heck? Ah! I think I'm too far away from him. I'm trying to parry. He killed me. Just tried to parry him. But was that the scripted death sequence? That may have been a scripted death sequence. This is the end of your story, but it doesn't have to be. Embrace death, and together we will write a new tale. This will only take a moment. I need my healing flasks. I had one. It wasn't enough. Yeah, so I think you have to use your healing flask. Sorry, that is not what I was even going to talk about. You have to use your parry when the icon appears over an enemy before their shot actually lands, and you have to actually hit the sword, because if you're too close to him, he's not gonna hit you. He's gonna hit behind you. It's very interesting. This sanctuary has become cold. Even the bard and his wretched songs, I'd love to see them all. Bring me any artifacts you find. We can alter the world we awaken in next. Hello, Freya. Don't think you're special just because Iphis chose you. Ward, immortal, but dying still hurts like hell. Shall we do business? You are... I don't know what you are. You allow me to unlock things. I already missed my double dash. Okay, well. Until I can teleport directly to the other side of this room, I feel like this is something that we are not going to be able to deal with. I keep pressing By the way, I keep pressing X because in a lot of video games, X is your attack. So I am hitting X thinking that it is going to be an attack. But this is actually Dark Souls combat. But you don't see Dark Souls combat with RT being your attack in a 2D game. So it's taking me a little while to get used to that. And that's why I kept like trying to attack, but just doing this and swapping my weapons over and over again. It didn't really work out that well, did it? You're looking pretty well for someone who just died. I'm guessing she patched you up. You're part of the cycle, you might as well enjoy it. Let's make your next death a little more fun. I'm a bit of an alchemist. If you entrust me your potions, I can double them. Ah, so you give him potions for like a run, and then he'll give you more, you'll get more potions in the future, I guess. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we gotta like fight somebody. So you can parry, and that seems like it might actually be an important part of the game here. Although the game is so fucking loud. Oh, it really is. I also have no spells, do I? Yeah, I don't have spells. I just have this hunter's hat on and 4 healing flasks instead of 1. Okay. Whoops. Fetid rags enables double dash. I'll take it. Something tells me maybe I should stop worrying about the simple enemies. Just attack them. They're just a black fog. So let's get you onto my platform. Yeah, it turns out just hitting the enemies and not worrying about any sort of like... Oh, I'm poisoned. Not worrying about any sort of like nonsense regarding whether or not you can charge up your attack or anything like that, or parry is important here. Just attack, just hit the LB button. Or by LB, I mean RB. Hey, come here. It definitely seems like, oh, you're not dead. The HP bars are really small. It definitely seems like parrying is gonna be kind of an important mechanic. You only had like 1 hit in you, which is a little strange. So, okay, lock on. Seems like also just staying mobile is gonna be important in a game like this. Like don't get hit, just, you know, get in, attack the enemy, like dash away because your dash is kind of like a mini teleport, and then hit the enemies when they're, just gonna go for strength this time. Then hit the enemies when they can't do anything about it. Hey, come here. So I guess if you lock on, it's a lot easier to actually just charge up an attack in order to hit things. Oh, okay, hold on, let's start with you. And again, let's go for you. Just hold up the attack, then go in. Not actually that hard, is it? What the heck? His animation definitely glitched out on that one. His sprite has been torn asunder. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. Infantry axe. So loot is just like a little orb on the ground. Damage up, knockback up, strength scaling the same, and its heavy attack, I think, is there like a different, what the heck? So like, trying to see if I can like scroll down, because the sword has propel, which is for the heavy attack. The spear has simple and defend. Light attack damages only the first enemy it hits, and defend is your defensive posture. And the axe has a ground slam, but does that mean it has a parry? I don't know. I mean, we can try it. It definitely has a parry just like the sword, and I think this is a little bit more damage, so I guess we'll take it. All right, ready? Hi, guys. I don't know what that did. I might have killed one, but ground slam. Okay, I immediately died because I was confused about the combat. Dash is A. What? I don't know why I pressed Y. Dash is A. I wanted to heal, which was up on the D-pad. What game is, oh, you know what? I think I also maybe swapped my weapon, because, right, I've been playing a lot of Souls lately. X is heal on Souls. X is not heal, X is swap weapon. In this game, up on the D-pad is heal. Okay. Just trying to, like, wrap my head around combat here. Might take a little while. Okay. I am poisoned. Okay. Health bars are pretty small, so it does take a minute to actually see them. Oh my god, I'm poisoned again. Kinda hate that poisoning. There's not a lot you can do about it, it feels like. Get good, scrub, maybe? Are you poisoned? Nope. I think I parried that one. I assume I knocked his poise down. Overpopulation. More travelers were allowed to stay in the keep, resulting in more enemies. Modifier. I think I've... Oh, it's a trap. I think I've got that now. Or it's probably something we've unlocked for future runs. I think the only damage we've taken so far has been poison, because if you try to hit an enemy who's poisonable, you'll get poisoned. I did take a hit there. And there's another flame trap, which will burn all of these platforms. Just trying to... Right. Trying to get a couple of easy kills here. It's a little confusing. It's a little bit like, you know, patting your head and rubbing your stomach at the same time, because you're moving not only yourself, but you're also moving the platform that you're literally standing on. You're having to control two different types of attacks you have, a light attack and a heavy attack, with also being able to dodge and block and parry. So there are just like a lot of mechanics at play here. Mostly just because of the fact that you are also moving around the platforms that you're engaging combat upon. You know, if you weren't moving around these platforms, it would certainly be an easier experience because you wouldn't have to worry about trying to keep yourself safe or moving around enemies or whatnot. You would just be on a platform. Okay, strength one more time. Okay, he did not glitch out, unfortunately, this time. I really liked it when he did it last time. That was funny. I did get hit there. I did try to dash out of the way of it, but I guess I do, you know, I can't cancel all attacks, I guess, only some attacks. You can parry the bomb thrower, though. So you know what? Parry. First of all, you missed. It also didn't kill nearly enough of these enemies to make me happy. But let's try it again. I mean, I'm killing a few of them. I guess I can't complain too much about that. All right, you ready? No, up. No! I don't know why I thought A was attack. I'm just gonna spam the light attack. It's the only thing you need, except for when you need to do heavy. And then you walk into the guy who poisoned you, and then you get poisoned. I guess the thing is the heavy attack pulls you forward a little bit, which is why I keep getting myself poisoned. Fetid rag! Sure, give me a double dash. I'll take a freaking double dash. So that was completely optional. We didn't need to actually get any of this, any of that loot from that chest. So I think I need to be a little bit more mobile during the combat. Like, get away from the enemies when they're attacking, get in when they've actually done their attack. Or you can parry if you really want to. Got a little bit of mana back from that one. Okay, okay. Starting to get it. It takes a little bit to figure it out. At least these easy enemies, these early enemies, I should say, do seem to have a pretty easy-ish combat styles and whatnot. Don't get poisoned. Don't get poisoned. There was also a ring, a dexterity ring. We have 3 equipment slots. So I guess I will equip the dexterity ring. Hello, man, who I'm just gonna press B on once, and then spam my attack button. And all of a sudden, right there, I just wanted to use the right stick as a dodge. That is not the purpose of the right stick. I am poisoned, once again. Endurance. Prolongs the time for a parry and increases critical damage multiplier. I guess poise is the time of the parry, and or actually poise is another thing. I don't know what endurance is actually. Upper limit on health. It increases your health by 60. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put 1 point into vitality. That's amazing. I didn't realize it would increase my health by literally 60%. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I'm just stuck on this platform. You can't move it at all. Feel like I need this more spammable. Oh, we can just move it away from the poison cloud. Feel like I need this more spammable dodge because I'm spamming my buttons a little bit more than maybe I should. So did we actually... I'm not gonna fight you. I guess we could always skip loot if we don't like go back and look at the other pathways too. This could also be like secret walls for all we know. I'm trying to like, I don't know why I'm trying to even look at like cracks on the walls or anything like that. That's too much effort even for me. How about this little crack here? Secret wall? Am I doomed to forever die alone without a song to call my own? Hark there, traveler, hast thou heard of a place where lost souls may something? A sanctuary, you say? Please point me there with your fair hand. Am I doomed? Okay, well, you know, I can't really do it. Can I point that way? Point by my fair hand, e.g. my sword. Ascend a sanctuary. I thought we just left the sanctuary. This also has the same pattern as that room that had the giant cracked hand on. Yeah, this one right here. To whomever finds this note, escape Sunken Village in under 2 minutes and receive a boon. Not interested? Your loss. You could have had many potions by now. Maybe next time you'll have the courage to live dangerously. I don't know what you mean by double potions. I guess so that you can regain potions after a run or after like an area, you get your potions back or something. I don't know. What's up, dude? I mean, I don't know. Shop? Okay, I mean, I don't have the knowledge necessary to unlock anything here, so I will pass on by. I will pet the chickens and wait for the moment where they want to like explode. That happens in video games, right? Exploding chickens? Sounds like a thing. we'll go back to the sunken river, the sunken village. I mean, it's the exact same level that we left behind, so yeah, I'm beat it in under 2 minutes. We already beat it. The clock is ticking up. We're back at 7 minutes. Okay, a little confused. Where the hell do I go? I find it interesting that the platform has moved. Platforms have kind of like half reset. Ascend to the first city. Oh, is this like you can go back to town in between each zone? Or maybe you can just do it once, I don't know. Get through the sunken city with 0 potions and you get 8 by the next biome. Fortified ramparts of the Divide served as a line of defense between the enlightened and those who dwelled in ignorance. Felt like I should probably read that. It takes a long time to load. The first city. So we can't return. Okay, am I gonna have to... You can parry like at any distance. Ah, it's locked. I get it. So this guy has locked the platforms together. You know, that makes sense. If the player moving their platforms around is a mechanic, then you might as well, you know, have a mechanic that limits the player's maneuverability and moverability. You have a lot of range, I'm realizing. Strength ring, sure. Failing my parry a couple of times there. That's okay. Did I get money from that? I think I am getting money by breaking those coffins. Cacophony of coffins. You look like a person. Obi. Righteous collar. Or fetid rags. I already have these. It's been a while since one of your kind made it this far. Ifis has chosen very well. This path leads deeper into the keep. It's a husk, a truly regrettable place. Please stock up on supplies while you can. Your supplies were garbage that I already had, so sorry, bud. Those enemies still die in one shot, and that's like, I guess I was just gonna say, we are gonna have to climb or get up to the second level, and that's exactly what happened here. Okay. Right stick lock on. Timing window is pretty tight. If I spam the button enough, I can kill them before they kill me. Did he like do a fake out or something? Looked like he was about to attack me, but then didn't. Okay, so I can get behind this, but the enemies can't. That's interesting. So you can't parry the bomb when it hits the ground. You gotta parry it before it hits the ground. Interesting. I say that's interesting because it's interesting. In my head, there was a moment where I was like, is this like Dead Cells mechanics where if the bomb's on the ground, you can... Come on, attack me, bro. If the bomb's on the ground, you can still parry it, but that does not seem to be the case at all. That's an enemy you just attack. See if we can do the same thing here. Look, any enemy that you can cheese just by moving the platform a couple of times, that's fun, in my book. I'm gonna heal. I don't know how much these healing flasks heal for. I guess maybe I could look. It says a portion of your health. How much is a portion? Well, it's a portion, of course. What, you need me to spell it out for you? There is loot. Now, is the loot any good? That's the question. Ah! Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Should never have worked, but did. Sorry, that is the wrong attack. Okay, there's a rock in the middle of this platform. So we gotta use the one that has the stairway on it, clearly. You have such a long reach! If you just parry an enemy once, they can't do anything. Righteous Collar. Light damage reduction. So I'm gonna wager a guess here that maybe we just don't have a lot of stuff unlocked, or maybe I'm getting really unlucky with the RNG of items. But so far it seems like there's exactly 2 items in the game. I'm gonna run under the assumption that that just means we haven't picked up anything yet. I also have no like invisibility, so this is just a area filled with mobs, except I'm gonna run away like a coward. Where am I going? I guess that's part of the reason why there is no map, but also at the same time, where am I going? I can't move this way I want to move it. I guess for here, like if you wanted to get that loot, you would have to find a higher elevated platform in order to get to the chest. But I think I'm just gonna move on. I have to engage in this combat. I got hit once. Traveler's Blade. Hectic. Attack speed is increased with every successful chained hit. Spell knockback. Cast a wave that knocks back all nearby enemies. Intelligence improves spell force and radius. So I guess we can always just like check it out real quick. Was it attack speed increased or damage? Attack speed is increased with every successfully chained hit. I mean, honestly, the raw damage from the original sword, I think, is what I want. You hit me from that? Because I might not want to actually do chained hits. I might just want to hit an enemy and then run away, right? Your dodge doesn't actually give you iframes. Okay, I attacked him through a bookshelf. Gotta remember that you can hide behind little walls too. There are occasional little walls. Are you the long range one? He's got like a, I don't know what that is, a partisan or something? He's got a just freaking mega range on him. You just lock down the platforms. I love it when enemies don't do anything. That's really nice in my book. Oh, we gotta go away from this guy. The heck? I guess we can't hit enemies on a lower ledge than us. Okay. I see what we gotta do. Little puzzly elements here. We gotta grab this. Then we can parry and then smack him. We leveled up. I guess I'm just gonna probably go for more vitality because the amount of health gain you get off of that is ridiculous. Hey. After the third hit, you can cancel it with the dash. That's what I'm realizing from this. That's a lot of enemies. If only I had some way of dealing with them. Well. If only I had some magic spells I could use or something. So I pressed the parry button there and then nothing else, and it took like a second for the parry to actually connect, but it did connect. So you have to press the parry button in the visual cue for it, and if you do that, you'll be fine. So that must be what it means when it says increases the parry time. That's probably your parry time window. You don't have to actually wait for it to connect. You press the parry button when the animation's calling for it, and you'll be fine. Very interesting. It's like stagger to him, he fell to the ground. Send it to the ground. There is a little funkiness with it, I think. I've got the right weapon out, right? I have no idea. I don't get it. I'm pressing the parry button. His shot doesn't connect, but neither does my parry, and so we just kind of stand there looking at each other like, yes, hello? You're gonna try to attack me or something? It is very strange. Okay, well we need to get this platform. Now I'm just kind of spamming the dodge. The dodge is not a dodge roll. So the enemy that has the meat cleaver, you can parry them. You can parry them clearly. I was just gonna say, I'm gonna have to get another platform, won't I? Although I don't really know. Ah, I can just go down. If I hit the parry button twice, I guess it works. I'm still confused. But I'll take it. Seems like a bit of a longer dungeon than the last one was. Yeah, you got me. You're a wild one. Seems like the big enemies are no problem if you parry them, but these guys, their animation, it's like he does a fake. It's like his first swing is a fake and you gotta parry it up again, or follow it up again with a real parry. The guy with the big sword though, a little easier, although I did just fail it twice in a row and took 60 damage. Goodness. Admittedly, the parry window is very short, but it does feel like there's a little bit of wonkiness with it, and it's hard to put my finger on it because there's the enemies where you parry them and then they just swing at you twice, but the second swing misses, and then there's the enemies where you hit the parry button and you think you get the timing right, but you completely miss it apparently. Like right there, I actually did think I had it. I didn't try to parry that guy though, I just let him hit me, I guess. We've got to be approaching the end at some point, right? It's been a while since your kind made it. Yeah. Righteous Caller. Oh, hey, it's the same 3 items that exist in this game. Is that a secret room up here, I'm thinking? Rupert. Caleb promised me it's here, mocked with red. There is nothing red. He stopped attacking anyways. So there is a secret room. Random spells. Chest. Righteous Caller. Chest. Mana I can't use. Ah, it's a modifier. Starting weapons have random spells. And if I want light damage reduction, there it is. Can't help but think that there's a little bit of a lack of variability with the item quality, but I think we're done here, by the way. So that's more combat. This is more combat, but with something that looks important. You also exist on a higher level than I can reach now that I look at this situation. So that's why we gotta go down and try to find a bridge. Although this is just for a chest, right? Who cares? Dude, how long is this loot river? Where does this dungeon end? I need more healing, because I'm gonna freaking die. This guy is at least trying to get to me. Not both of them. Oh my god, it scared the crap out of me. I don't know why. Traveler's Blade, and well, it's a different weapon. It's got much better damage, and it's also hectic. Less strength scaling, but a lot of default damage, and it's a level 2. So you know what, I'll take it. I haven't been swapping my weapons at all, but I just don't quite understand really when you would want to do that. Thought I had the parry. I guess I didn't. Attacking an enemy right after a parry deals critical damage. I need to have an on-screen button indicator, because I'm almost positive I hit him with the parry there. Like you, the relic once gave them immortality. Your bones will pile up on this pile, you'll see. I doubt you'll survive another day, but with strong spells, who knows? Ah, so you're the spell guy. That's partly why we didn't start with anything. I can buy a new spell, like invisibility, lightning bolt, or shield. Prevents enemies from approaching you. Very interesting. And then we have the, whatever that is. We have Ifis. Aha, and you passed again yet. Are you, yet here you are, hmm? Souls bound by the relic cannot die anymore, we just move on. Wake up in a different world similar to ours, yet littered with differences everywhere. I can help you navigate those worlds, and together, one by one, we will cleanse them of a relic's influence. Bring me any artifacts you find. Can alter the world we awaken in next. I guess I do have some of those modifiers. You are a bard. You are a weapon shop guy who will sell me different weapons. Traveler's Blade. So it seems like weapons will have higher levels as you find them later on. You just unlock different weapons as you progress through the tree there. Some people have moved around a little bit, and then you restart your run by going back up into the first area with a 2-minute a 2-minute request. If you can beat the first area in 2 minutes, you get something. I mean, we can try to beat the first area within 2 minutes. Try to speed run a little bit here. You kicked the bucket, huh? So let's invest. There you go. Right stick, clearly. Oh, left stick works too. Not the D-pad though. So we'll invest all of our potions, and we'll see what we can actually get for those potions later. We'll try a little bit of a speedrunner's tactic here. Well, I can't get through this. That's the wrong button. Multiple times. Also, I can't seem to get through this area at all. Good speedrunning attempt here. Is there like another... I need to get this. Hello, excuse me. Get off of my bridge. Infantry axe. You know what, why not? I will take an infantry axe. I will keep trying to move on as fast as possible. We're already a minute into it. Excuse me. I didn't know you even had an attack, honestly. Oh. I don't know how you missed, but I'll take it. I want to see what it is. I want to see if it's a like achievement level unlock or a actual item level unlock. But I figured this first biome, it's actually pretty small, isn't it? Like, is it a you get a bunch of loot, or you've unlocked something and now you never have to do it again? I got mana? Or is that money? Because I have 58 blue money resources. Unlock permanent upgrades, but it looked like, I don't know, a mana ball? So I don't know what the boon actually was. I should have been taking a little bit of time. So we have 8 potions. So you can invest potions and he'll double them between each biome, or at least the first 2 biomes maybe? Because he does offer, again, to hold on to your potions. And then you can just go through the level a second time to collect all the loot. So maybe that's why they have that system in there where you can speed run once to get... was it actually like shards? I think it was knowledge shards. And then you speedrun it again in order to, or you don't speedrun it again, you just go through the level a second time in order to get your actual loot, which is weird. I love the giant head, the 2 hands here, and then there's a 3rd hand here. Whose hand is the 3rd one? That's who I want to know. Do we get to see the golem's feet if we go down? Doesn't look like it. No secret wall, yeah. No secret wall either. So, what are my final thoughts on Loot River? Well, the game has a great visual style, which somewhat reminds me of Children of Morta, a beautifully rendered world with clearly tons of time spent on details, even if there are not many pixels to show it all. But the characters and enemies are all 3D modeled and rendered with a pixelated shader, which does sometimes make certain details hard to see. Some of the animations look a little wavy or deformed as a result. The combat is very soulsy, but doesn't feel very solid. I'm still not sure exactly what's going on with the parry system. It sometimes bugs out and doesn't register a parry, or it makes the enemy's attack miss or something. In fact, I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the combat in general. There's something to be said about simple pixel graphics in games, but because everything is rendered into such low-density pixels, it's really hard to see any details about the enemies I'm fighting. And for a game called Loot River, the loot is rather subpar. You might find a couple of weapons and a few rings, and what have we seen on the run? A grand total of 4 weapons to fight with, 3 spells unlocked, 2 shawls to wear, and a single stat point on each ring. There's more to unlock for sure, but mechanically speaking, so far most of the weapons are just the same. The largest difference I've seen between them is that the spear has a block instead of a parry. Otherwise, it's sword that can attack faster, sword with a lunge, or not a sword. And the moving block mechanic feels a little out of place. It's more of a gimmick than a necessary element of the gameplay. It's really just a sliding block puzzle, so it's not particularly interesting on its own, and having to manage moving platforms while learning the combat is a little cumbersome. But more than that, moving platforms don't really result in particularly engaging gameplay. The ideal strategy is let one enemy move onto your platform, slide it away, and take out the enemies one-on-one where possible. Unless that lockdown guy prevents you from moving the platforms around. From the 2 biomes I've seen, the second only adds a few new enemies and a second layer of platforms that you need to use a stairway to access. Since enemies nor the player can really attack from a different level, this just adds a little bit of puzzle platforming. It's such a strange game to review because it's technically competent, but none of the elements really feel fully fleshed out. Visuals look great, except for the pixel renderer on anything that moves. It has Soulsy combat, but parries and attacks don't really seem to land solidly. There's loot, but none of it is particularly interesting, and it has a unique platform moving mechanic, but it feels more like a gimmick and doesn't result in interesting gameplay. My name is Abe, and today we took a look at Loot River. Links to the game are below in the video description. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more. You can support this channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next Let's Look At.